city, take it. Smooth criminal, I'm being bricked. Never put me in your pocket, set the city, take it.
Good evening, gentlemen. This is Bishop, aka Michael, representing the now known as the Savvy Irish Pricks. I made it plural, so some of you would be happy, so it would represent a whole team. It's really gay, but I kind of like it that way anyways. It makes me feel my team feel way more powerful than it already really is. Um, this is week 5, 2013. Last week was a pretty exciting week. Tap out loss like I knew he was going to. Um, this week I'll be doing my predictions. We're also going to be joined today by our stat guy, Statutory Sam. He'll be joining us here pretty soon. I did want to point out the fact that last week I was 5-0 in my predictions, and this week I intend to be 5-0 again as well. Hope you guys are all having a good week. I'd like to also begin with my first game that I'm going to be predicting. It's going to be one of the worst games of the week, if not one of the worst games of all time in fantasy. But it will feature the 0-4. What the flying fuck happened to my testicles is playing Phoenix Oopsie Jones. The predicted scores of this game so far, as they stand, are 184 to 184. There's some fractional stuff in there, but you couldn't get any closer than that for two teams that are just flat out horrible. It's a pretty high mark. I was expecting the projections to be like 91 to 27, but I was wrong. This game comes in with a combined record at 2-6. Now we also have another 2-6 combined record game going on this week, but that game actually features a team that I think can actually compete when it's all said and done. So that game wasn't the worst game of the week. If I was a betting man and this is a draw right here, I wouldn't even touch this game. This game, you just never know. Leave it alone. My predictions, though, Luck is going to get his first win. He's going to be 1-5. Phoenix Jones is going to cry his way down to 2-3, and he's going to need a whole ton of Kleenexes at that point. Moving on, I'm going down in order, like from game of least importance to most importance. This game features two records that are 2-6. This is the Dolphin safe Tuna Pops is playing team I soiled my shorts, which you probably have done on multiple occasions so far this year. If you've watched any of what's going on in this league, you're 0-4. Your team's pretty bad. Tuna Pops is 2-2. He's a little bit better than 2-2, though. I'm going to give you some credit right there, Dolphin safe. Like I said, this game is ahead of the other one because you're a little better than the other ones. I don't know what's going to happen when Luck My Balls plays gym shorts. That's the game I can't wait to watch. That will probably be the worst game in fantasy football history. No surprises here. I'm going to give this game to Dolphin safe. He's gonna swim his way all the way to safety, and he's going to destroy gym shorts. Excuse me. Moving on to the next game. The combined record for this game is 4-4. Anal Darts is playing I Love One's Erections. They both got a record of 2-2. A new start is predicted 228 to iHeart at 186. That's a pretty accurate projection. And you start's been pretty consistent all year, staying around there. He's leading. He's number 1 in points, and second place is right behind him with 100 behind him. So, or no, like 70 behind him. I think I'm like 70 behind you. I don't know. And you start. I think we'll get this win this week, but it's going to be close. It's definitely going to be a lot closer than the projections. Combined projection score is. If I was going to bet on this game, I would probably take iHeart, just because if I was betting by points, I would take iHeart, but I think a new star gets the win here. They go to 3-2. The next game, combined record of 5-3. You've got Jeter and All Holes playing. I have trouble tapping out teams that are better than me. Jeter's projected to win by 30, 193 to 163. I think that game could be close too, but I think Jeter pulls out the victory. I think he goes to 4-1. I think tap out goes to 2-3 with iHeart and Phoenix Jones. So yeah. Now this next game is obviously my game. Combined record of 7-1. The undefeated Lady Cub. I can't believe it's not bacon strips. Is playing the 3-1 Savvy the Irish Pricks. As of right now, the way the scores are in there, Savvy's projected 234 to 214. I would go ahead and lay the favorite down on that one and put your money on Savvy. He comes out in this one with a 40-point victory. I am going to turn right now to our stat guy, Statutory Simon. He's got some information, some stuff that he's come up with. He's been crunching the numbers. I think it's interesting. I'd like you guys to check that out. So bear with me. I'm going to get Statutory Simon on. Is this on? Is this on? Hi. Hi, guys. I'm Statutory Simon. I've been crunching some numbers, and my friend asked me to share them with you. I would like to point out that Jesse, Team Man Bear Pigs, he's undefeated at 4-0. He has a total points of 667.55 points on the year, and he's averaging an average score of about 166.89 a game. Which is right there in the middle, basically. He is fifth when it comes to points. An important stat also about the Men Bear Pigs is that the points against him, he's ranked ninth at 563.09. That's an average score against him at 140.77. I would also like to, I said that so you could draw a comparison here. The Savvy Irish Pricks are second in points in the league, and with 770.19, and they are fourth in the league in points against at 665.04. Savvy's average score per game is 192.55, compared to the average score against him at 166.3. Did you hear that, folks? The average points against Savvy is within a point of the average points that Men Bear Pigs even scores. I would also like to point out that I would like to date this all the way back to week 1, where Man Bear Pigs scored his highest points of the year so far at 196.1, when he beat Jeter in 2 holes, who scored their lowest points of the year so far at 179.03. In week 2, Men Bear Pigs scored 181.85. In week 3, Men Bear Pigs scored 148.4. And in week 4 last week, Men Bear Pigs scored 130.7. Did you notice a trend there? because I did, and it was going down. Men bear pigs have, with all these stats, it's come to the realization that maybe you just can't hang with the big dogs. That would be all, folks. Thank, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, all right. Thanks, statutory Simon. I guess you heard it there. Looks like Jesse is the average points against me is within the same is basically the same number as he's averaging a game. So, I mean, you definitely want to lay the favorite in this, especially when the favorite is favored. You might be 4-0, but that ends this week. And if you do beat me, then good luck, good job, because you just had the best fantasy week in history. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Join us next week. Statutory Sam, I think Simon's going to be coming back. We're also going to get some input throughout the week with Smoochie Screwloose and Coach Dublin McBlarney for the Savvy Irish Pricks will be stopping by next week. That'll be good. We're also going to get some random predictions done with Peter throughout the week. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and enjoy. And again, I wish you all terrible, terrible, terrible luck this week, especially you, man, Bear Pigs. Cheers, and everybody suck my fucking balls. All right?